Hello everyone, and yes, it is official. We actually have a first look at the Halloween magic horses. We officially kind of know what they look like. Star Stable kind of really let us kind of let them be mysterious, but not letting them be mysterious. And I have a feeling this is all because they'll probably be added into the files tomorrow. So we are going to take a look at our first look, essentially, of the magic horses. So I am so excited. Yes, I already did watch this because it's magic horses. I'm not gonna wait. But they look great. We're gonna talk about them, and yeah. So let's go ahead, get started. All right. So I got this video off of Instagram, and before the video starts, this is like the little thumbnail they have. You can see Galvatair, which is his name, and Bixbite. So they look so cool. It looks like Galvatair can glow in the dark. He looks awesome. It looks like he has white eyes from what I can tell from the video. Like these very white, palish eyes, which are really cool. Dark muzzle, crazy looking mane. And Bixbite looks exactly like the one on the Halloween series ribbons that we got to look at a couple weeks ago. So let's play through this video. I am going to mute the music just because I don't know if it's necessarily what's the word, copyrighted. So obviously the music will be muted, but we will pretty much go through and talk about these horses. Alright, so let's get started here. Alright, so that's Galvatair, so we can kind of see his body. There's Bixbite. There's Galvatair again, cantering through, and then there's Bixbite, cantering through the woods, and Bixbite obviously at. So they're basically showing us them in their story origin locations. Galvatair's is the woods in Grove, and Bixbite is obviously the Buttergood Manor in New Hillcrest. So let's go. I'm gonna just kind of scroll through here, see if I can see. So there's his eye. Again, it looks like a pale whitish eye. And his body, from what I can see, looks like it's not really stitches like we originally thought we would see. It's more like a glowing skeleton kind of thing, like green, neon green, which is interesting. I mean, I thought I would see like a Frankenstein horse, but as I'm looking at this horse now, I'm already in love with him. And I don't even care that they're warm blood breeds anymore. They look so good. So let's. I'm just trying to like show you guys as much as the horses I can before probably the spoilers come out tomorrow. If they're being added into the files, that's the big question. So I'm going to skip that part of Bixbite because we can get a better look at him in another clip. Alright, so Galvatair here in Grove Woods. Okay. So right before the scene cuts, you can kind of see him. I don't see stitches on him like we thought, like he would be like a Frankenstein breed horse. But maybe the only thing I could think of is that like it's too soon to tell and maybe it's a closer detail we have to look at. But I'm not seeing it. The only way I could see Star Stable going in this direction is they don't want to necessarily do exactly like they did with the Jorvik Warmblood skin, the Frankenstein skin. Plus, I don't know necessarily where the copyright goes in terms of like the actual like Frankenstein character and making it into a horse. I don't know the legality of that, so I think that's why they went this direction. But he still looks awesome. But let's get into Bixbite, because Bixbite is actually really interesting to talk about. And we can see Bixbite a little bit better here. And I am going to go actually back to that clip because we could see a little bit more close-up detail. But for what we could see, he has black legs, black mane, black tail, darker muzzle. So if we go back to this clip, kind of slow through, it looks like he has red eyes from what I can tell. Obviously he has something like the bejewels around his neck. It's hard to tell in this video, but I could see like the jewel on his flank right there, right on the hip. So that's very interesting, which is red burl. Someone told me in the comments, whoever you are, thank you. I keep forgetting your name, but I appreciate it. So let's kind of talk about these horses a bit. Let it play through and talk. I think they look great. Obviously this is only like a very diluted kind of sneak peek of what they are going to look like, but I think they look great. Obviously spoilers will probably come out tomorrow on them, and yes, of course I'm going to cover that. It's Halloween, how could I not? But I think we're gonna have a really good Halloween this year, and they look amazing. But yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comments. Again, like I said, I was expecting, probably like many of you, for the Frankenstein breed to be like a Frankenstein horse. That's what we were expecting, but knowing Star Stable and how creative they are, I wasn't totally putting my money on that. But Galvatair still looks awesome. I can't wait for these horses. Halloween is arguably the best holiday in the Star Stable world. So I am beyond stoked for these horses. Let me know what you guys think in the comments, and let me know what you guys are going to name these horses. I got to figure that out for myself. So, but yeah, that is pretty much it for me. Alright, so I wanted to show you guys this real quick. These are supposedly the magic pets that I think are going to be for Galvatair and Bixbite. So I think this one is for Bixbite. Of course it's black, not white. But this is where I want to pose this again. Pets aren't exactly a complete match to what their magic horse counterparts are. They can be different. So I'm very sure that this one is going to be for Bixbite, this little goat here. And now looking at this owl, Galvatair's design makes a little bit more sense. This one is more so really much Galvatair in terms of design. This one matches more to him than per se the goat. The goat's pretty much black, but again, designs can change. This is very early stages still. So the pets look great, but things can always change. But I think at this point that the magic horses are staying their design, but the pets could change. Pets could change, because this was a very early spoiler, if I do recall. So, but I figured I would note that before this video ends. Alright, you guys, so that is pretty much it for this video. This little magic horse teaser was awesome. I think that they look great. Definitely a little... Galvatair was a little bit different than what I thought Star Stable was going for, but hey, I don't mind different as long as it's scary and cool looking, which it looks that way. So I am very excited. Let me know what you guys think. This is just like early thoughts until like either spoilers come out or they come out in game, or vice versa. But you know what I mean. But yeah, that is pretty much it, you guys. So as always, remember to keep positive. Happy trails, everyone. I will see you in the next video. Bye!